Hi everyone. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Thursday. We're one day away from the weekend and I wanted to jump on here and try and recreate that Bailey look that I had posted yesterday. I did go ahead and put my face on. That way it would save a little bit of time. That way all I have to do is focus on my eyes, because Lord knows that could take a hot minute. In case anybody is wondering, I did use the Makiage foundation, and then I used my Seint for my concealer or brightening all through here. I did use Seint on my blush, my illuminator, and my contour. Laura Mercier is the powder that I used. And then in case anybody's wondering about my lips, hi Alicia, I had ordered this awesome thing from Huda Beauty, and it came just like this. I was like, wow, that's really cool. But what it is it's a lip contour, and then you get a red matte, and then you also get this like shimmery right here that has like gold shimmer in it. So it makes like a strobe effect. I may regret doing my makeup first before we do this, but we shall see how this turns out. I've got my makeup pads ready, and all of that good stuff. So let me grab, let's see. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am just going to take, and this is just Maybelline. It is a gel liner, and I am just going to put that on my lid. And it gives something to the eyeshadow to stick to. And you don't have to put it on there perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my multitasker. That way I can kind of feather it out and everything. So what I'm going to do, and it comes with this neat little angled brush. And like I said, does not have to be neat or anything. And let me grab me a compact to look in, because I told y'all before, I am blind. Okay. So, let's see if I can get this stupid thing open. All right. Now, here we go. And like I said, does not have to be perfect. We're just slapping it on here. And I'm kind of starting at the lash line, and then I'm going to work my way upwards and out with the multitasker brush. But I just want to get it on there. And I did see where they make black eye primer putty, which is super awesome. But y'all know this works just as well. And if you don't look like a raccoon halfway through this, you're not doing it right. Hi, Allison. How are you doing? Hope you are enjoying your Thursday. And like I said, it's a hot mess looking right now. And then I'm just going to grab this. I'm just going to rub it on my brush towel just to make sure there's no color left on it. And then what I'm going to do is just move it upwards and then kind of out as well. And y'all wouldn't believe, I still have glitter on my eyes from the other day. And as you can see, I'm just moving it up to where that hollow point in your eye is. And I will add some more gel liner as well. I'm just trying to get like a good base on there. And then I'm just gonna take it to the side. And usually I use a makeup pad to get it to go at the angle that I want it to kind of get it go sideways. Because I'm nowhere near good at getting a perfect line. And it might just be easier if I just dip this in here. There we go. And then I am gonna blend this out. I know, looks super crazy right now. But it will all get blended. And it's a good thing that I'm using that same sparkle color that I used the other day because it's getting on my eye. Now, this is gonna be like kind of a tricky part for me, so y'all are gonna have to excuse while I try and do this. And all I do is just take a makeup wipe and kind of follow it along to kind of get that winged look. And I'm just going like this. But y'all can kind of get the gist of what it does. And since I do have those god-awful hooded eyes, I'm gonna go up just a little bit higher than somebody normally would. But y'all see how it's getting on there. I'll tell you what, hooded eyes are just, you can still create the look. It just makes it more difficult because you have to kind of get all up in there. And now I realize y'all can really see the sparkle. And I'm just gonna go all the way up just a little bit further. And like I said, this is like a Bailey inspirational look. I'm nowhere near as good as her. There's no way that it's gonna look exactly like hers did. It's just gonna kind of be my version of the pic that I saw. But I did get an email and I had completely forgotten that I had entered this makeup competition. It was a stylist competition and I completely forgot I entered it, and I got an email today saying that I had made the top 50, which for me is, you know, I was ecstatic because, like I said, it is worldwide, and here I am, even though I've been doing makeup for a long time, you know, professionally, just kind of basically starting out. I was very, very, very happy. And like I said, I know I look like a raccoon right now. But if you don't look like a raccoon, then you're not doing it right. know some people will probably critique, you know, how I'm doing this and everything. But this method right here just works best for me. I used it on another smoky eye look and it was going like completely sideways on me, and then it turned out to look pretty good. Oh, hi Kyla. You're in Washington. I'm in Georgia and it is super hot. My husband has actually been cleaning out our pool today. The only thing is the pollen is so bad here. Do y'all have pollen in Washington? Because I know here it is the death of me. I mean, if anybody's ever seen that movie Hitch with Will Smith, that was me last weekend. My eyes were swollen. I was like, oh my goodness. I felt like I needed to be chugging a bottle of Benadryl. So we're just getting this on. And my husband is sitting here looking at me like, giving me the crazy eye because I've got black eyeliner all over my eyes.
That's good.
Yeah, it looks good. The finished product will look good, hopefully. But as I was saying, you know, just slap it on there. And then you go back and blend, and I'm trying to flick this end out. And this is why I did my face first. Otherwise, this might be like a 2-hour long live, and I know I don't want to waste y'all's time like that. Okay, and unfortunately, I do not have I need to get a matte black eyeshadow. I'm like, how can I not have a matte black? You moved from Montana, had bad allergies here, been here for a year. Girl, I'm telling you, it is off the chain here. My husband, like, washes our car, like, every day. Because, I mean, it's so bad. There was one day, and it was literally pollen, but it was haze. It was a yellow haze that was going on. I was like, ugh. And this eye is definitely darker than the other. And let me just try and blend this up some. This gel, it starts to stick, which is good because you want it to be, you know, tacky. Your husband gives you that look. Yeah. I usually don't have him in here. He happened to walk outside, and where I work at is in the front part of the house. Oh, it's not bad there. Oh, girl. And I'm telling you, we got the Masters going on too. So we went out to eat last night. The restaurant was packed. And I'm like, oh, hey, Gina, how are you doing? Restaurant was packed, and we're not even nowhere near the Augusta National Country Club where they're doing the golf tournament. I couldn't even think for a minute. Okay, so I am, like I said, I'm just bringing this up. We'll blend it. And then what I want to do is take my black eyeshadow, even though it's not matte, it's got some shimmer to it. And I'm just going to work that on the edge and kind of make it smoky. Oh, you love this look. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm not big on doing bold red lips or anything like that, but I saw it when I was ordering my eyeshadow compacts, and I was like, oh, in case anybody's wondering, I'm spraying off my little brush with this brush cleaner right here. It smells like cotton candy. It smells so good. Okay, now I am done with that gel cleaner. Well, the gel liner for now. And the next thing that I'm gonna do is this. I'm like so disorganized. Normally I'm so organized when I'm doing videos or YouTubes or anything like that. And today, not so much. Okay, so I'm actually going to use this one right here. Oh, thank you. Well, we're halfway done. And I'm just going to do this and just kind of blend it out a little bit with this. This is just the fluffy end of a brush. And then I'm going to go back in and I am going to add a black eyeshadow and then a couple of sparkly eyeshadows. Because y'all know I love my sparkle. And the funny thing is I'm getting dressed up, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to cook dinner. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to be cooking dinner today. I'm making shrimp fried rice. So yeah, my husband loves it and asked for it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting all dressed up and going to be standing in the kitchen cooking. All right, so now what I'm going to do is take the pencil end of this eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to dip into, it's like a black shimmer. And I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of setting spray. And I've never done that before. So y'all, this is a whole new experience. And I'm just going to go on the outside edges. And I'm going to bring it up. That way it can be seen. Can y'all see that right there? Can we see how it's looking? It's kind of like a blackish gray, but it's the closest thing that I have to black. A black matte, that is. I need to buy a black matte. My husband's like had me on a buying halt. A no buy right now. But the good news is I have gotten sponsored by 2 jewelry companies, which is fantastic. And I have a makeup company that wants to sponsor me as well, and a skincare company. So y'all can see how I'm just pulling it up. That way, if my eyes open, you can still see. And I'm just going to dip into it some more. And I'm just trying to wing it out a little bit. So y'all see how it's looking. It's not quite like, of course it's nothing like Bailey's, but like I said, this is my interpretation of it. And this is my first time attempting to do this, so practice does make perfect, they say. And I'm just gonna go deeper into the crease. And I'm just following it around. And then I'm going to do my other eye. And I'm just going to wet it once. And we're going to see how it goes. I keep swiping back and forth just to make sure I can see the comments. And I know I've got this funky glare from I have one of those Reiki skinny lights. And I've got like this weird glare that's going on. But it's getting kind of cloudy outside, so it's kind of hard to see with the light not on. And I'm just going this way. And like I said, I'm still looking like a raccoon right now. My brows are not done. I saved those for last. And I'm just trying to see if it's looking somewhat even. And then I'm just going to dip in and deepen that crease some more. That way it can be seen. So y'all see how it's looking. And I know everybody's probably laughing like, what is this girl doing right now? Like, how is she even a makeup artist? What in the world is going on? This is like a train wreck. I don't want to watch, but I can't help but watch. But, you know, patience. Patience, patience, patience. And deepen this side. And as y'all can see, it's like it's slowly starting to come together. Go up higher. I'm telling y'all, the struggle is real with hooded eyes because you think it's like, it looks, oh, awesome and great. And then you open your eye and you're like, oh yeah, I can't even see. Then you feel like you're going into your eyebrows. Anybody else feel like that? Because I know sometimes I feel like I'm going straight up into my eyebrow. And I'm like, oh, I got to fix that. I got to fix it. I got to fix it. Okay. So, this is irritating me right here. I think I'm just going to pat some color right there. Okay, now I'm about to use 2 different colors on the inner part of my lid. And then I'm also going to use that black Jr Prom, that kind of sparkly, like halfway underneath my lid. And then I'm going to use the sparkly stuff that I'm putting on, the sparkle eyeshadow on the other half. Let me see if I can turn my light down. There. How's that, y'all? Is that better? Anybody want to leave a comment? Is that better? Can y'all see that a little bit better? I don't have that like weird, crazy glare going on. Okay, so I just had to clean all that black off of my eyeshadow brush. Now what I'm going to do is I'm about to layer these 2 colors. And Oh, goodness. Where are they at? Okay. So, this one, like, yes, lighting is so hard, especially like when you're doing a video. It's like super hard. Okay, so what I'm going to be using is I'm going to do this color right here, and then over it I'm going to use this color right here, and then I'm going to add some sparkle. So we're actually going to do 3 layers of excuse me, color. Now what I'm going to do first is, and this is just like a little flat angled brush, and I'm just going to go in with this color that's called Unicorn. And we are just going to go on the lid. And make sure I've got it turned right. And the reason why I'm layering is to really make these like silvers and whites pop. And I'm just going right here, and then I'm going to blend it inwards. But y'all can see how it's like starting to come together. It looked like a hot mess to begin with, and now it is coming together. And then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eye. And I'm just patting it on. A little bit more on this side. Okay. And I'm just going to wipe that. And now for the, let's see, for the glass slipper, which is that deep silver, it does have to be wet to really show up. So I'm going to take that, grab my misting spray. This e.l.f. Makeup and Mist works wonders. I love it. And then you just take a little spritz on there. And then I'm going to go over where that unicorn was. And y'all can see how it's all starting to shape together. I bet y'all were scared there for a hot minute. And I'm just going to put it just slightly up there. And I'm going to put just a little bit more, because I am going to be taking pictures afterwards for not only on here, but for my Instagram and everything as well. Why, Heidi, why what? Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that, but I am recreating a Bailey look, and I'm just going to leave it at that. You know, I'm sure you wouldn't tell Bailey to stop putting makeup on, that she doesn't need all that, because if you've watched any of her videos, you see how she layers her makeup. So please, no more comments like that. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And now we're doing the glass slipper on the other side. And it's going to be blended into the black. Oh, thank you so much, Gina. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Some people just don't know how to keep their opinions to themselves. I guess, you know, I would never jump on somebody's live and tell them to stop and say why. So now that we have the glass slipper on, the last step that I'm going to do is the Shenandoah. And that is that really pretty sparkly, well, it's the last step for this part of my eye. And then I'm going to do my under eyes. Thank y'all so much for turning in. I do appreciate it so much. And all the positive comments. Sorry, I had you know, that little southern little attitude came out kind of quick. Excuse me, Heidi, there's plenty of people on here that say that it looks good. I'm not going to argue with you. Please jump off of my live. Okay. Please get off before I block you, and then I get an admin and a moderator involved. Thank you, Erin. I appreciate that. Obviously, people are not a Bailey fan. Bailey does not believe in negativity or trying to admin. Thank you so much, Erin. I appreciate it. And I am grown. I'm 42 years old with, well, 41 with 2 grown sons, one in the military. I'm so glad you hopped on because, yeah, that was turning into what happened in the other Bailey group. And we do not want that. So now I'm getting this Shenandoah on, which is that really poppy glitter. And can y'all see how much it pops? I am absolutely loving it. Erin, I'm so glad. Oh, thank you, Gina. Yeah, I told y'all it looked like a hot mess to begin with. I looked like a raccoon. I looked like a complete raccoon when I first jumped on. And y'all saw the black eyeliner going completely all over my eyes. And then we're just going to do this other eye over here. get this on. I tell you what, I'm obsessed with the Shenandoah sparkle. It is so pretty. And I'm just getting it right here. And put a little more over there. In my opinion, you see the sparkle from the other shades, but bam, that's popping. I told you, it is like amazing. It is just like, yeah. It really can bring a dark eye look, just like, wow, bam. There we go. We have some sparkle going. Now what I'm going to do is just take that Junior Prom and go underneath my eye with it. And then do a little bit of the Unicorn up top at my brow bone, just right here. And get my brows done, some eyeshadow, and then that will be it. Thank you so much, Erin. I appreciate that. So as y'all can see, I'm doing the Junior Prom like halfway across my eye. Not all the way, just like halfway. And then I'm gonna do the other eye. And what I'm using is like the pointy end of this brush right here. It works really well for getting that like fine line. I happen to like to use eyeshadow for eyeliner. It kind of helps me from getting that clownish, you know, dark eyes all underneath here, and then you're all, oh, thank you, Erin. I greatly appreciate it. I needed that after all that went down. Now, if I can find my, here we go. So I'm gonna go in with that Unicorn and just do it underneath the other half and kind of just lightly blend it in to the black. And then get right here in the inner corner. So y'all can kind of see what I'm doing. And grab a little bit more. Challenge is real being left-handed doing this. Having to cross over arms and looking a compact at the same time. And then just get right on the tear duct. Probably need a little bit more. I can't really see it. There we go. Oh, okay, hon. Well, thank you so much, and I will definitely message you if there are any more issues. I'm almost done. I'm gonna post pics. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Aaron, you stepping in like a champ. And, oh yeah, light in the corner bottom. It really helps to open up your eyes. Especially me with hooded eyes. Hi, Natalie. How are you? I was wondering when you were going to pop on. And now, yes, Erin did have good timing. She had perfect timing. Her spidey sense must have been tingling. I'm going to take a little bit of that unicorn, and I am, hi, Carmen. I'm just going to go right up here at the top. And this is why I always wait to do my brows last. Just for that little extra pop right there. And all I'm doing is just taking the fluffy end and just dipping it into that sparkly white unicorn shade. And just getting the edges. Okay. Tad bit more. It's so hard to tell if it's even. Y'all, my OCD kicks in. I'm like, it's got to be perfectly even, or I'm going to lose my mind. Okay. So, and I'm actually going to do my brows off camera because, yeah. But I am going to go ahead and put my mascara on. If y'all happen to catch any of this on a replay, please put #replay. If you leave any comments, I will be more than happy to go back in and answer them. And of course, I'm using that Lash Princess False Effect. I'm not putting lashes on today because, you know, like I said, I'm getting dressed up like this to go cook dinner. Oh, thank you, Natalie. Thank you. I know it doesn't look exactly like Bailey's, but, you know, it's my take on it. And then I am going to put a little bit underneath here. And y'all, I talked about it the other day. This stuff is so, I can't even describe it. But really, all you have to do is just pop it in there once and then pull it out and you can get both eyes done. Or at least I can. But I will tell y'all, for my eyebrows, I do use eyeshadow for my eyebrows. And I just started doing my eyebrows not that long ago. And I was in a tank top and everything, but like I said, I got to take pictures for Instagram and my beauty group and everything else, so I had to like put something on instead of just a tank top. I'm like partying on the top and I've got my little fleece shorts on on the bottom. And just getting some of my lower lashes. And here we go. And like I said, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera and I will post a picture once everything is done. But this right here is the almost finished look except for my lashes. I mean, except for my eyebrows. So Do y'all like it? Do you love it? Do y'all want to wear it? And that is all. And I'm going to show y'all a closed eye look so y'all can see. Tell me what you think in the comments, and I will be seeing you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.